Tony, not real talk
Man,
though.
you ain't about to use me as no damn man. I'm tired of being used like the damn manager. I ain't the damn manager money for one.
Brother,
That's from the goddamn thing.
but you spoke the realness.
Brother man.
You spoke the
Brother
you spoke.
man.
I feel you too, fam, but you spoke the realness. You spoke the realness, and that's what we need to speak about.
I mean, Ben Tennyson, he can go across the universe. He knows the other dimensions. And you mean the only brother on there that's the main focus? He have to be slamming the dunking the ball or catching a pass.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
that type of stuff. I'm really not feeling that. I'm really not feeling that.
Mm-hmm. And it's crazy though. We have been minimized. I'm grateful and thankful for the brown characters that are on comic books and anime and the cartoons and stuff like that. However,
like I said, back in the 70s,
where's their growth?
They knew what the hell they were doing. They know they had to have a multicultural. Look at like something as simple as Banana Splits. It was a whole bunch of shows back in the late 70s, just slightly before my time.
Right.
That it had to be multicultural, or at the very least, have a black dude that had a purpose, that actually had a purpose.
Right. Because if the people in your nation,
was the mechanic, cause, even like B.A. Baracus, he was like the mechanic. You know what I'm saying? Even though they tried to make him weak, because he was superior to everybody else, so they had to make him weak, make him scared. Had to make him put some type of fear in him.
A weakness. Kryptonite,
They let Murdoch fly. They let the crazy man fly the damn plane.
Well, when we was in the military,
I think even he had officers rank in the in 18. I'm gonna look it up. I think he did have officer rank. I think he was at least a lieutenant.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? As opposed to a damn corporal, they got kicked out.
Right.
Like in the 18 movie, it's like they couldn't make him an officer. Like that's just so foreign. Like it's just such a foreign idea for a black man to want to be an officer. The only reason black men don't be officers because they're not told if they go to college. They're just not given the information. They don't tell them, well, you can go to office. You can if you go to college for 2 years and you go to officer school, you can come in as a lieutenant.
Mm.
They don't tell them that because they want the job for the others. They want that job reserved for the others.
A lot of people don't know. They can go to the military and tell other people what to do and be in command, be at the top of the food chain. We didn't know that.
Top of the damn food chain.
I mean, it's easy. I mean, you know what I mean? There's plenty of Indians. It's plenty of Indians, to shoot the arrows and gather the wood and do the hunting and gathering and farming. But, there's only a few chiefs and few people that's in the higher position, But real talk, though, man, we have to create
quite frankly,
what we want to see.
You can be there if you're a leader, but quite frankly, I'd rather be a damn grunt because you really know what the fuck is going on. You be up there and don't know if you don't interact with your people, you don't know what's going on, and you have to be like there. Like really there, really a strong installment, like we all here together to really know what's going on. Them lieutenants coming in, they don't know what the hell. They ain't even never had no leadership position. They just happen to have the opportunity to go to college.
Right.
And all the great leaders I saw that they PFC, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That PFCs and specialists, those were the greatest leaders that I've seen.
Right.
The buck private, just already from the jump showing strong leadership. These are the people that should be running things. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. But best peace to everybody that's really doing the real. Our black comic books and black science fiction will jump off if people turn the TV off. Turn the damn TV off. And turn your minds and create.
The man fared the pictures of multicultural. Like I told you, in the late 70s, they're like really fresh after the civil rights movement. They could not put something on. They'll have their shows, but it had to be a sector somewhere, and it always seemed to fell down into like the cartoons, like children's television. Mm-hmm. Like they had to have something, some type of show that has some type of multicultural depiction.
Well, you know what, Tone?
Look at Mr. T's TV show. I mean, they got black, Asian. They out the whole thing. Look at the show from the early 80s, from the late 70s to the early 80s. Most shows were for children were multicultural.
Mm-hmm. And that's real. I mean, you know, when you have a nation of people, and if they're watching the TV and listening to the radio,
I mean, look at Dungeons and Dragons.
It's gonna promote. You need builders. You need builders to help continue the society, the future of the society.
You readily saw brown people that had a role to play. It wasn't no stereotype. Even the little mystery shows, they got all kind of brown people in the damn Scooby Doo and all that. The little offshoots of what's the name? They'll put brown people there. Josie and the Pussycats had a black girl in the group. You know, that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they could not have at least a fairer depiction of white people is not the only people in the country.
Or on the earth. They're not the only people on the earth neither.
They're not the only people on the earth, but they switched that up. Instead of making these roles equal, they want to just be blatantly biased.
That's like racism. Racism is evil.
Lesser intelligence, they have lesser prominence, they're weaker, they don't have no powers. Like, once again, even when they had the black boy on Ben 10, he was just now learning how to control his power. And plus, once again, they made him smaller than even in Ben 10.
Mm-hmm.
He had to be some small little, he can't be no strong buck. He couldn't be no buck with those powers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then if he was a buck, they want to rob him of his intelligence. You know, like real stuff, like when G.I. Joe, when he threw him the gun and he just didn't catch the gun, and you know that the kid's looking at that like, damn, he's so stupid. He can't even catch a damn gun.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. Real talk though. This is nation building, and the thing is though, you have to have people. Whatever you're programming the people, you want to make them be strong, and you want everybody to be productive.
Program is right. People are really pushing, either consciously or unconsciously, pushing that black man, you are here to serve me. You are here to serve. You are here to do the jobs that I won't do. You are here to be my subservient, my subordinate. That's your job in life, to be a subordinate. That's all they push on these television shows. You are
slaves.
Weaker, you are inferior, and you are my subordinate.
That's real.
You are my subordinate. That's why these kids are so out of control now when it be a multiracial situation. Mm-hmm. My brother would always tell me about his friend, like when another white person comes around, he'll really show his ass. Mm. And then another situation, my homeboy, he would hang out at this white boy house, and the white boy would be giving he'll give him a Coca-Cola and stuff like that, and then there'd come a situation like something to come up missing or something to be misplaced, and everybody's looking at him. Mm. He said to the point where he got blamed for, he went over the house and he was hanging out, and it was like something simple, like some Coca-Cola got drunk or something happened, and they all looked at him, he was like, oh, you drunk, did you drink the Coca-Cola? I know you drunk it, I know you did it. And then he wanted on the phone, he's talking like that, talking real good on the phone. He went to the boy house, knocking on his door. He see him inside watching TV, he just acting like he don't hear the door. He knocking on the door. He acting like he don't hear. That type of stuff. You want to call somebody out on the phone on some garbage, but you can't even step up to him face to face.
Right.
That's what these people thought, man.
We need positive black images. That's what we need. You know what I mean? Real talk. We need positive things, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close this bad boy out now, man. I'm just saying though, we just had to speak on it though, fam. I just had to capture it because, it's just real talk. Real talk, man. I mean, we can have power, we can be intelligent, and we have to show that. And the best way to do it is by these comic books.
We already have the intelligence. We already have the brain trust, but they don't want to show it.
Well, we have to show it.
Call it program.
We have to show it. We have to show it. We will show it. Peace to everybody. Peace to everybody worldwide. You know what I mean?
And we just sitting there like it's sweet, like everything is good. That's why they're just blatant with this shit. Sometimes